Something I've been working on a ton, and it's a journey, because I think, not to point back all the time, I'll just say I think we lost touch with some of the creators in Japan, which is really the relationships that you need to build in order to make sure that our market share in Japan is pretty low with Xbox. So the creators, as they're going home, they're probably playing on other platforms and probably not playing on an Xbox.
The land of the rising sun has been one of the most difficult markets for Xbox to get a foothold in. Since Xbox has existed, the brand hasn't had the same staying power in Japan as it does in other regions around the world. Yet Microsoft's Xbox division head, Phil Spencer, has been putting in a lot of effort for a while now to increase the reach into not only Japanese market, but all the Asian markets, be it Tokyo, South Korea, or Shanghai. Xbox as a brand is trying to expand their market value to reach customers they've never reached before, and apparently Phil Spencer isn't stopping there. There's a lot of little hints going around of what Xbox aims to do in these markets, and I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about them. But before we dive into this, if you like the video, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. But let's get into the details of this expansion Xbox seems to be aiming for. Spencer, it would seem, is on a week-long trip in Korea and Japan visiting studios. His tweet says this: "Looking forward to the week in Korea and Japan visiting studios and publishers. Always inspired by the great games these studios are delivering. Talking about E3, getting input on future plans is always fun." It's great that Xbox is trying to expand to new territories and get a stronger footing in markets that seemed out of reach in the past. But this time around, Phil Spencer specifically is talking about E3 and getting input on the future of gaming. If you read between the lines, it seems that Xbox wants to have these developers to be a central part of the Xbox gaming community. They don't want to be boxed in with just their first-party developers. They want to branch out and maybe bring in other talent from all over the world. What's even more surprising is that he also talked about the length of Xbox's E3 press conference when he says, "Yeah, I like the length of our traditional show. Content will drive the length. Quality is key." For the past few years, Xbox has brought a lot of games from Japan and Korea on the Xbox stage so they get a front and center viewing to the crowd. Games like Devil May Cry 5, Jump Force, Code Vein, and of course, Black Desert Online. Xbox doesn't seem to hide from the fact that they have a lackluster relationship with a lot of developers in that region. Phil Spencer seems to see that problem and is trying his best to rectify that by having constant communication with those developers in that specific region. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How did you get all of this from 2 tweets? Well, the truth is, for a little while now, it would seem Xbox has been laying the foundation in the Asian market. But you have to go back a few months to really understand what I'm talking about. Back in November, Microsoft Global Gaming Partnership and Development Division, or GGPD, was trying to recruit people in Shanghai, South Korea, and Tokyo to try and help Microsoft gain some strategic relationships in the regions just named. The person that will be hired will act as a representative of the Xbox brand within these regions. This person will have the purpose of closing agreements with potential partners. They will work directly with studios and developers to detect opportunities, and they will also manage several people within that region. You take all that and add the fact that Phil Spencer has been taking a personal interest in the territory, and you can easily see that after generations of mostly ignoring Japan, Xbox has taken a new focus with trying to sell their brand back in that region. The only difference is that they are investing the money so they can actually have Japanese support for Xbox directly within the region. And as for what I think, I feel this is a smart strategy because I have a feeling this has more to do with XCloud than it does just bringing Xbox consoles back to the region. Most people believe Xbox can't sell consoles in those regions, and to be honest, they might be actually right. Yet maybe that's not Xbox's plan for that region. As we all know, console sales in those regions has gone down considerably. What's been dominant the last few years is mobile gaming. Systems like the Switch have done extremely well in those territories. That's why I bring up XCloud, because it's a way for Xbox to use the Xbox brand, yet not have the customers have to buy a system to enjoy the brand. Not to mention things like XCloud are already in place in Japan and other regions, so the concept of playing your games on the go is not foreign to the masses. It's a bold strategy, but the main draw for people to join a platform is the games and services provided to them by that service. And as of right now, Xbox seems to be trying to get great relationships with other developers that they might not have had in the past. This is important to the Xbox brand because it has been far too long that they've ignored such a huge market like this. Will change happen overnight? Of course not. It will take quite a while for relationships to cultivate. But you have to start somewhere, and it seems that Xbox and Phil Spencer have started on a long journey to making Xbox matter in Japan again. But I want to know what you guys think about all this. Go into the comment section and let me know. Do you think it's smart for Xbox to try to penetrate this market? Are you happy that Xbox is trying to diversify their gaming portfolio? Do you care about any of these games from those developers? Go down below and let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Any help supports the channel out more than you know. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my videos. Also follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description. If you want to hang out and chat with me, I'm very active with my chat and always playing games. I hope to see you guys there. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.